And let's stay with related developments. Overseas Chinese have held peaceful demonstrations in the US, France, Britain and Germany. They were protesting over the weekend against distorted reports about China in the Western media. Meanwhile, their rallies were also showing support for this year's Beijing Olympics. My colleague Yang Shanshan takes a closer look.
Sweltering weather didn't dampen their enthusiasm at the rally on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. Participants say inaccurate coverage by some Western media about events in Tibet has triggered anger among overseas Chinese.
We want truth! We want truth!
Even some Americans are expressing concern over the reports.
I have been to the Tibet region, and certainly the Chinese government has done a lot there to help the Tibet. And I think that many Americans are worried that they're not getting the true story from their own media.
In London, demonstrators covered their mouths with masks in silent protest against the reporting on Tibet in the British media. To help clear up misinformation, photographs taken during the Tibet riots and Olympic torch relay were shown beside pictures with distorted information that some Western media presented to the world. In France, incensed by disruptions of the Olympic torch relay in Paris and attack on disabled Chinese torchbearer Jin Jing, demonstrators sang and cheered for the Beijing Olympics. In Germany, about 3,000 Chinese students gathered in Berlin to protest against the news coverage by some German media and to support Beijing Olympics.
Most Chinese trust Germans, but I also think most Germans are not very familiar with a lot of information, particularly about the history of Tibet.
Those who took part in the protests say they hoped to help local media and the local people better understand China and the Beijing Olympics. Yang Shanshan, CCTV.